So Boston wins the tip. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Levine is out there with Roy. Then it's LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Fall in at the 5 down low. And then Roy with the dunk.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on the show.
Pass to Bird. Back to Ainge. It's Bird, top of the key. McHale setting the pick for Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LeBron. Bird misses. Roy from outside. Drills it from outside. Roy's got 5 now.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range. Wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Shoots from the elbow. Johnson's shot is off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Three.
No good on the triple.
Say, man.
Boston off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Bird against LeBron. Johnson, the pass to McHale.
You're not doing shit.
Bird outside. Shot on the wing. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now Walt, after Roy missed from long range. Bird outside. Pass to Johnson. Big play by Bird.
Oh, no.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Roy from outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Both teams.
So we did that.
Running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Bird. And it goes down 2 points. Bird's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. They trail by 1. No good from Bird.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Parrish comes in for Walton. And it's Easting in for Dennis Johnson. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for New York. Wade comes in for James. Now, here is Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good. Bird's got 6.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt that he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Bird. He's got 6. Here's Parrish. That one, no good. New York leading by 5. Here's Roy. Can't hit from 12.
Huh?
We've got 1:08
No.
left to play in the first. Here is Easting. Wade is covering. McHale left side. Great D that time from Roy. They set the screen. And again, New York with the triple.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
is Seasting. Wade is covered. It's rebounded by New York. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For three, Roy. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Pass to Seasting. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Parrish is out there with Walton. Then there's Seasting. Then it's Vincent. And it's Wedman into the 3. That's the Boston 5. Boston trails by 9. Here's Seasting. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. The tray. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Vincent the pass to Seasting. To the paint. Here's Walton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
New York, no good that time either. Here's Seasting. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Seasting's got his second basket of the game.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Nice shot by James.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Seasting. And then for New York, Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Wade. Vincent up top. He's defended by Reed. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Parrish. Nice D from Sabonis. New York leading by 8. Three-pointer, Butler, and again, New York with the triple.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Here's Vincent. He's defended by Reed. Vincent the pass to Walton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. Boston making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And New York with a change here too. Roy's checked in. Here's the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
High post try. Boston again missing.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And a fast break now for New York. Lets it go from deep. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Boston making some changes. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. Bird comes in for Wedman, and it's Easting in for Vincent. And New York with a change here, too. Levine's checked in for LeBron. McHale with a screen on Roy. Bird nails the wide-open jump shot. Bird's got 8 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The shot's good from Roy.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Stolen by Reeves. The three. And Brandon Roy with the three. Roy's got 28.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Seasting passes to Bird. Over Roy. And it's Bird missing. Here's New York. They're on a 17-3 run. That three off the mark. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. 19-point game. Seasting passes to Bird. Johnson wide open. He fires. Tries to save it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Johnson's gone 1 for 5 from the field. 20%. Roy, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the left iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Bird missing. New York leading by 19 points. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Seasting. And then for New York, Falls checked in for Sabonis. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Johnson kicks to Bird. Screen by Walton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
At the line, Larry Bird.
Bird hits them both. 7 seconds left to play here in the half. Levine for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 6. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. There give it up for our contestants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Roy really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Levine. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Antetokounmpo, Roy out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's James. And it's Fall in at the center, filling out the middle. And so LaVine nails both of them. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Ames, the pass to Bird. Ainge with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to McHale. Rebound Roy. Yep, it counts.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Levine. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pass to Ainge. Roy with the block. Levine deciding where to go with it. And the three off target. A difficult situation for Boston. Johnson outside. Bird kicks to Johnson. Back to Ainge. McHale with a screen on Roy. The offensive rebound. No good from McHale. New York leading by 22. Here's Levine. Shoots the three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Brandon Roy.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Drops in the layup for 2. Roy's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, never shy about mixing it up inside. Roy, a great finish.
Here's Johnson, and the rejection by Giannis. Roy attacking, and then Roy with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
McHale setting the pick for Bird. Will it go? And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For New York, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Roy.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better.
Seasoning, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Fall. Nowitzki comes in for Antetokounmpo. Austin Reeves is checked in for LeBron. And it's Wade in for Zach LaVine.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way. And then he's just able to slice right through them.
Pass to Walton. Sabonis with the steal. And here's Roy. And there's the call on Roy. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Vincent's checked in for the Celtics. And New York with a change here, too. Butler's checked in. Ainge with the ball. Defended by Reeves. The fader. That one off the back iron and out. And Reeves has got the ball here for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Reeves.
Shooting for the away team.
And Reeves drops them both. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Vincent. That one goes. Counted. Vincent's got his first points in this one.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And the rejection by Bird. Walton, the pass to Vincent. Stolen by Reeves. Sabonis inside. Ainge covering. Nowitzki for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with three there.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Reeves against Ainge. Now Vincent. McHale with a screen on Wade. Just 4 to shoot. McHale, that's good. McHale's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
Reeves outside. Driving inside. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Johnson. Wedman is out there with McHale. Then it's Vincent, and it's Parrish in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. They get it again. Here's McHale. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. McHale's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall. Oh!
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
And Boston has possession. Vincent, the pass to Wedman. Back to Vincent. Parrish outside. Pass to Vincent. Takes it from 10. And too long on the shot. Bounce pass from Reeves. Now here's Nowitzki. Wade for 3. Reeves outside. Butler finds Sabonis. Wade against Johnson. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Ciste, he's checked in for Boston. And he's checked in for New York. Wade's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Out to the right wing. Parrish against Nowitzki. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And here's Reeves outside. He's off on that one. So it's the Celtics now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Bird comes in for Wedman. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Ciste. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for New York. Bird looking it over. Shoots over Korver. Boston, no good that time either.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Ainge dishes to Johnson. Nice touch on the bank shot.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
On the wing, Korver. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over Wade. Johnson's shot is off.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And here's Korver from the arc. Korver missing again. Korver's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
A 3-ball. Kyle Korver, and that's good. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's Korver's game right there. When that 3-ball is dropping, he is really, really dangerous, and it drops often.
Takes the 13-footer. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nowitzki for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. And here is Ainge. They grab their own miss. And Wade sends it back.
You gotta love how much effort Dwayne Wade puts into the defensive end of the floor with blocks like that.
Butler, he's checked in for New York. Thomas comes in for Dwayne Wade. Johnson inside. Thomas is on him. Johnson can't get it to go. Outside Butler. Drills the 3-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Walton's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From deep, Thomas. The kick outside to Butler. And again, it's New York.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Reeves against Ainge. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Johnson, the pass to Walton. Count that bucket.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Nowitzki. Walton with the steal. Here he goes. Here's Ainge. Rebound by Elton Brand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Elton Brand at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Now here's Johnson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
this a fake video?
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the Milwaukee starting five. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, we've got Zach LaVine, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Is there any challenges I need to do?
Is out there with James. And it's Fall in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Jackson. Kuzma outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Roy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Antetokounmpo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And there's James from the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo got a piece of it. James outside. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. The three is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Kuzma. Will it go? And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Kuzma.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
James outside. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for New York. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Green. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the timeout. Called here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Green.
Substitution for the away team, number 13, Gary.
Lillard right side. And another miss by Milwaukee. New York leading by 3. Pass to Roy. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Slashing inside with major assertiveness. Roy, a big-time problem when he's getting to the rim like that.
Lillard outside. And here's Trent. Antetokounmpo for 3. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. And New York has possession. Here's James.
Oh, my. I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially and he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Lillard left side. And it's rejected. Here's Wade, guarded by Trent. Here's Fall. Uses the glass on the layup.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Lillard. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Antetokounmpo for three. Roy pulls it in. New York leading by 9. Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. Count it. Good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince comes in for Kuzma, and it's Connaughton in for Trent. Can they get it? Lillard can't get it to go. Lillard's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And here's Reeves outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Milwaukee trails by 11. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misses the three. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for New York. Spins. Here's Wade. No good off the spin.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Portis gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
From deep Reeves. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And they get it back. Fires the three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Milwaukee trails by 12. Lillard outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Pass to Wade. Out to James. The three. It's hauled in by Portis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Connaughton. It's Prince on the wing. Lets the three fly. And it's New York with a rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Nowitzki, pass to Sabonis. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee trails by 9. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get it to fall. Here's Nowitzki. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Nowitzki's got his first points of the game.
And Nowitzki's J is deadly. It's unorthodox, but deadly. A lethal shooter who knows how to get his shot off quickly.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Milwaukee now. LaVine with a steal. James left side. The three ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine. James has got 6 in the quarter.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch and shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
On the wing, LaVine. Still no points. No good from the wing. Milwaukee trails by 14. Pass to Lillard. With the floater. Oh, and LaVine with a block.
I mean, great anticipation by LaVine, managing to get his hand on the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Over Kuzma. Antetokounmpo can't connect. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
And here's Milwaukee now. Down by 12. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Giannis with a ferocious take.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Lopez against Sabonis. Jackson right side. Deflected. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. 43 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Roy. No good on the triple. Milwaukee trails by 12. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball, he's checked in for Sabonis. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's New York now. Outside LaVine. Fires from deep. Wow, what a shot by LaVine.
Hey, how about the distance? Zero fear. LaVine will make these moonshots from time to time and splash.
Up and in on the layup.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Ooh, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And so it's New York, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defending. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. New York leading by 15. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with James. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Roy in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Kuzma. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Fall. Antetokounmpo outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's LaVine for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Levine's got 6 points.
A solid threat from deep. I like when Levine is looking to let it fly from there.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Milwaukee trails by 14. Jackson outside. Soft touch off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Roy. And there's the drive. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Professional shit. Here.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Looking to end this cold spell. Lillard can't get it to go.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
The 3, James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
That signature pull-up, not many do it like James does.
Kuzma outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Kuzma, that's good.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Yo, Risa has no stamina, bro.
Antetokounmpo outside. They set a pick. Fires for 3. Damian Lillard with a rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. There's James on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. James can't get it to go.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Lillard. In the third quarter with just over... Bad intentions.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now, here is James. The 3 is up. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jackson on the wing. 4-3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. New York leading by 10. It's stolen by Kuzma. Drives to the hoop. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. New York making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. James with a steal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lillard finds Green. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be cleaning up the defense. We can't afford to give him open looks.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Start building, bro. Stop just shooting people, bro. You gotta build, bro. I was trying to build.
Lillard looking around. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Lillard's got 14 points for the game. And so it's New York.
Are you serious?
Finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be back in a moment.
I did. I thought about it, and then
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jackson. And it's Lillard in at the point. For three, here's Lillard. And it's New York with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Sabonis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Offline with a three. Milwaukee trails by 10. Pass to Lillard. Now Lopez. He's covered by Reeves. Lopez can't hit. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Jackson outside. Portis the screen. From 18 feet away, Jackson gets the bucket. New York leading by 10. On the wing, Wade, defended by Lillard. Wade misses.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for New York.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Lillard passes to Jackson. Antetokounmpo against Sabonis. And another miss by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And some changes here for New York. Fall, he's checked in for Sabonis. James comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Levine in for Reeves. To the paint. James. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And New York leads by 10.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him.
No, are you serious?
An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Baseline jumper. Basket counts. And it's now only a 5-point New York lead.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Roy, defended by Jackson. From downtown. Roy can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
New York, again, can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. Big run right now for him, 11-2. From about 16, Roy pulls it in. Roy's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3, James.
LeBron.
Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the 3.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars. Levine stepping up when it counts.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Roy off the mark there with a 3. Lets it go. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Roy. And there's James from the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And there's James from the arc. The 3 won't fall. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Roy. There's the triple. Oh, my! What a shot! And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. And there's James from the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
So New York wins it. What a performance.
Need it.
So on the floor for the Spurs. And it's Horry in at the 4-man position. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Parker against Levine. Parker, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
New York with the ball. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. On the court for San Antonio. We've got Parker. Horry is out there with Duncan. Then it's Bowen. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard. And Duncan throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A great score. Roy just waiting.
Huh?
So with Wade on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Fall. Levine is out there with Roy. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron in at the 3. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Parker. There's the drive. That would. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Bowen. Duncan is out there with Horry. And it's Tony Parker. And it's Ginobili in at the 2 guard.
A great score. Roy just waiting for his moment.
And taken away by Roy. 30 seconds left in the game. Levine for 3. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
On the court for San Antonio. Bowen is out there with Horry. And
they've got James. Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Roy in at shooting guard. Knocks down the triple.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
Here's Duncan.
Oh my God, you.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Horry is out there with Bowen. And it's Tony Parker. And it's Duncan. On the court right now for the Spurs. Horry is out there with Duncan. Then it's Bowen. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. Ginobili against Roy. From 11 feet away, Ginobili can't hit.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
New York calls timeout. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
It drops.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Oops.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Ori. On the court for San Antonio. Parker out there.
And here's New York now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. So on the floor for San Antonio. And it's Duncan.
8 seconds.
And here's New York now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. So on the floor for the Spurs. And it's Duncan in at center, locking down the middle. San Antonio with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing
That's
only...
what? Yo, what?
So on the floor for the Spurs. And it's Bowen in at the small forward position. Roy's shot is good.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Inside. Here's Duncan. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock.
Laces one from 3.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You got to play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second two is good. And that gives him a 4-point
So
cushion.
that's 4-point lead. If I shoot a 3 with him.
They're trailing by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Roy.
Is that green?
Money! And brings him within 1.
Well, Roy has just been
sensational.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly.
No! Come on, miss.
Any way possible, and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
You kid, yo, you're trolling. Oh my God, yo.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And we've got a timeout call
Come on, Brandon.
by Greg Popovich.
Come on, Brandon, I need 3
There is a
here.
lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure
I need 3 here.
everyone's
Come on.
on the same page. From a coaching
Nice little
perspective,
play.
what are
Come
the
on.
keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick
You're trolling.
and then foul.
For 3.
They got to score.
3. Right here.
Pass to Roy from outside the arc.
Damn it.
Brings it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. So New York wins it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight.
Ooh, shit. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get the legend badge, bro. I mean, the Deadeye. Thank you. Yes, Mom.